I think it's not an unpopular opinion to say that YouTube Shorts at their worst can be really stupid. And despite people saying that this started with Jelly Bean, I think YouTube Shorts always had this level of cringe. It just wasn't that popular at the time. It was usually just divided between small content creators either advertising their main channel or their Twitch. Or, their TikTok. We don't talk about that. And what do you know? As cringe culture got more and more popular, a new genre of heroes arrived. I mean, they wouldn't exactly save special ed kids from burning buildings, but they would definitely save us from a throbbing brain. By, removing our entire head. Basically, what they would do is play the cringe video over top their video, and then just throw insults at it as it's going. Now, people who usually followed this format were often called V1nce clones, because they were clones of the YouTuber V1nce. But they were also called something else. Something monstrous. Something horrible. JPEG tubers. That's so awkward to say. Imagine bringing that up in a normal conversation. Hey, Brandon, I haven't seen you for years, man. How's it been? You are, No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Jaquez. What? My name is Justin. That's your name. How's the wife? Oh, divorced. Oh, that is really sad. How about your kids? Yeah, she took them. God damn, your life is a tragedy. Well, enough about me. How's your life been? I mean, seriously, the last time I saw you, you were really financially unstable. Oh, I'm actually so glad you asked. I got all my bearings together and I followed my lifelong dream to become a JPEG tuber. Let's talk about V1nce for a second. The original, the internet boogeyman, if you will. He didn't quite provide the popular opinion, more like just the cool and edgy one. So everybody just kind of adapted to his sense of humor in a desperate attempt to also be cool and edgy. But, hear me out, V1nce isn't that bad of a YouTuber. I mean, sure, at first glance, he's just an internet troll that bullies kids on the internet, but once you watch more than 5 of his videos, it is inherently obvious that he is playing a character. Yeah, every YouTuber is just playing a character. I mean, they wouldn't be entertaining otherwise. Man, can you shut the fuck up? What I mean by he's playing a character is he is quite literally playing a stereotype. I mean, either that or he's just really stupid. And seriously, he actively makes fun of himself and points out how immature and childish his sense of humor is. But siding with V1nce will get me less views. So V1nce, you ruined Looney Tunes for me. Whenever I see Daffy Duck, it just reminds me of that one time you told that specific band that he hopes he falls over. Do you think the Queen of England died on the cross for our sins so you could bully YouTubers? You are disgraceful. My new favorite YouTuber is Raptor Furry Animations. Seriously though, V1nce's content, while not being something I would personally watch, is far from the next Lion Maker or EDP. Y'all are making that up. The only thing is, what V1nce was doing got a lot of views, which, yeah, that's expected from a new YouTube genre, but it was also extremely easy to do. I'm talking it takes 30 seconds to make each video. So, it's bound to have a lot of copies, and you know what that means. Band kids? Band kids! Wait, were you just Toxic Morty? Yeah, it turns out us V1nce clones change our profile picture in JPEG a lot because our brand is as inconsistent as our parents' marriage. Also, Minnows thought using the same 3 photos would get boring for the viewers. Who the fuck is Minnows? Unlike TikTok, YouTube has some things in place to stop your everyday toddler from getting famous, like $50 editing softwares, complex algorithms, or, basic human empathy. But the thing about the V1nce clone format is that any child with half a brain can pump out viral videos, and sadly, that's exactly what they did. Children, some of the greatest YouTubers of our time are V1nce clones. Have you ever heard of V1nce?
No.
How about Torvi?
No.
How about Oliver Queen?
No, you're wrong.
Excuse my French, but these guys suck donkey dick.
Unlike the children, in which this is their only way of getting attention on the internet, these guys can actually make quality content. They just don't. Now, keep in mind, these people that I'm talking about are in no way unique to the V1nce clone business. They're just the ones in the crowd that scream the loudest. And when I say the loudest, I literally mean it sounds like someone ripped out V1nce's vocal cords and replaced them with harmonicas. And not the cool jazz ones. No, I'm talking about the ones you get from band class. Now, even though V1nce is a master of voice acting, it is really obvious that he upramps his voice for entertainment. Almost like he wants to have a personality, but the whole insult everything gimmick just gets more views. Here, just in case you've had terminal brain cancer for the past few months and don't know about the V1nce grind, here's a list of some of his banger videos. Fakest prank ever on YouTube. I just found the fakest prank ever. Fakest prank in the universe. This fake prank is unbelievable. What the fuck? I found the most disgusting shoes.
Wait, what? Okay, so there's a little bit of a pattern in the titles, but what's really so wrong with that? Every Vince clone follows by the same format. I think that V1nce's titles are a bit worse because he does that annoying thing with the capital letters and the emojis. Like, look at this video and say that this isn't targeted towards children. I dare you. Also, can you please explain to me how to be a clone of a streaming website? I am begging you, that sounds awesome. Oh, hey Phil. Say, I was just talking about you. Me and the boys decided that we're gonna go get some drinks after today's shift. Oh, I'd love to, but I just can't. One of the Twitch streamer clones broke out of their cryopods and is now shouting like middle school level insults at everybody. It's really bad for the morale of the team. On the topic of V1nce, I just want to point out that he does that really nerve-wracking thing with the audio. Like he just overlaps his sentences for some reason. Okay, he'd be talking, right? But before he ends the first half of his sentence, he kind of already is saying the second half. So I think it's a way to like save time because he does do YouTube Shorts, so he can't have it over like 60 minutes. He also does that with videos too. Like he'd be talking about something, but then at the end of his sentence, the thing he's talking about cuts him off.
These guys are literal clones.
Oh, I've spent way too long on this video already. But there is one more guy I would like to talk about. Torvi. Oh, of course it's Torvi. If someone asked me what a Vince clone was, I think I just directly send them a link to Torvi's channel. Like, I am being serious with this one. Everything on this man's channel, from his profile picture to his comically fake deep voice, all just like copy and paste from Vince. Okay, you're gonna have to trust me on this one because I can't find the poll exactly, but a long time ago he had a community poll. I think it's deleted now. A poll where he asked his fans whether they would like a live stream for that day or a 30-second Vince clone video. They picked the 30-second Vince clone video. Fast forward a few months later, he puts up another poll on whether he should do a live stream or Best of Torvi 2022. And the live stream won this time. So it's not that the viewers hate the live streams, it's just that they prefer Vince clone content over actual Torvi content. And just to nail that idea down, take a look at some of his long-term content views compared to his subscribers. And since he's a Vince clone, he doesn't quite have to be funny in order to be successful. So all of his punchlines either consist of 9/11, dick and balls, or, ooh, look, the black person's picking cotton. This is like Amy Schumer level of diversity. You know what? No, scratch that. I would love to see Torvi as a stand-up comedian. So I was scrolling through YouTube Shorts one day and I found this really fake prank. So, now that we know what kind of person Torvi is, we can laugh at some of the things he does. He would bully grown men for having, and I quote, no female dogs, but then he would turn around and make this banger poll. This man is wearing some sort of female repellent. Hey Torvi, how does it feel that someone who sounds half your age moved on before you? But Minos, there are tons of Vince clones that do this exact thing. What makes Torvi so special? That's an excellent question. Me? You see, Torvi makes the bold claim of his content being satire. No, Your Honor, you're just not getting it. I threw that Molotov cocktail at the homeless shelter as satire. I'm not a terrorist. I was doing it to make fun of the actual terrorists out there. Okay, perhaps we're being a little too harsh. Let's take a step back and look at it from the fans' point of view. Torvi is a satire character created originally to make fun of Vince clones. Except he's friends with Vince clones. And he collabs with Vince clones. And he is a Vince clone. Wait, what's satire about this? And not to mention that his audience actually agrees with what Torvi says. So if he's trying to make fun of these types of people, then why is he directly appealing to them? Oh man, how could I have not seen it before? It was so obvious. Torvi is a metaphor for capitalism. Unless, of course, he's hiding behind the possibility of him being satire, so when he says something really stupid, people won't get too mad at him. And he would have an excuse to make really stupid and unfunny and unoriginal jokes, much like that one corporate entity that we shall not name. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's the capitalism thing.
That thing, fine as hell, thick as fuck, oh my god. That's my baby, Villain John, you divine, mighty fine. Shawty really blow the pipe like a pro.
Fuck you, though.